Alright, I had a few questions I wanted to address. I'm going to make it quick and simple. And old amp rack with a crossover and a DOD SR830 equalizer. The crossover is DBX. And the EL36DP. I tagged the link of the original video introducing you to this 18-inch subwoofer. But somebody asked what to do to get the maximum amount of bass. First things first, if you're using nothing but the subwoofer, what I would do is use the settings just as they are. Get you a good sight on it, which is crossover on, polarity off, crossover frequency 100 hertz. Anything 100 hertz and everything under 100 hertz is what will play through the subwoofer. I personally would just run the tops at full range and do 100 hertz for these subwoofers. I just feel like it's a more clean cut bass line, and then you can kind of gauge your the amount of bass you want coming out of your subwoofers based on the type of music, because of course some music is heavier and more bass oriented than others. So that would be my first suggestion. Now this crossover is set to 100. When I want to get even lower, what I do is I cut this crossover off, use this crossover and set it to about 70. Anything lower than 100, because obviously you only got the option at 100 here. Preset your amp on the back of your subwoofers, and boom. Now, when you're getting a little bit more advanced and you're using an EQ or crossover or both, what I would do is strictly use, and like I said, this is based on the type of events that I do. A lot of hip hop. I do some reggae, but not much. But I strictly use, or I strictly tweak from 25 hertz to about 400 hertz. That's all the bass that I want coming through these speakers. 250 hertz, I got it turned down the most. 160 hertz is where you can kind of see the rise, which is here, and it's almost at about half. I focus more on 163. That gives me a lot of deep bass, and 25 hertz is what gives me 25 and 40 hertz is what gives me the really low. So everything from 630 hertz to 16 kilohertz, I got it cut completely down. I do not want to hit any frequencies from 630 hertz to 16 kilohertz. So that's really, let me back up. That's really what my equalizer on my subs look like. That's what I do. It works for me, and I would just try hooking up an EQ. The crossover, of course, when you dealing with a lot of tops and subwoofers and a combination of things, then you got your low. Kind of get in there a little bit. You got your low, then you got your low output, then you got your high, and then you got your regular input. It's worded a little different on both sides. On each side, because you can use this crossover as mono if you wanted to, which means you can set one side and it'll automatically set the exact same way on this side. So that's why you might see mid high right here, and then right here you see low mid, because one cancels out once you hit mono. Yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hopefully I answered your questions. Stay tuned and subscribe below for more deboxing and equipment overviews.